Imagine how many pairs of shoes you'd burn through if you had to walk thousands of kilometers a year. These animals don't take planes, trains, or automobiles, yet they repeatedly cover incredible distances in time so quickly they make running a marathon look like child's play. How far are you willing to go in search of the love of your life? Or better weather? What about a good meal? Well, some animals travel across the world every year, only to return home and start all over. Why do they take such long trips? What do they do for food on their long journey? And what creatures are the mightiest travelers of all? Let's take a look at 6 astonishing animals whose step counts are far beyond what you could ever hope to achieve. Number 6 is the Ruby-throated hummingbird. An adult hummingbird weighs just 3 grams, but that doesn't prevent it from covering 800 kilometers in one flight. In total, hummingbirds fly as far as 4,400 kilometers every year. What's this tiny bird's little secret? To prepare for its annual round trip from Mexico to Canada, the hummingbird gets really fat. It doubles its fat mass. Then, it burns up all this excess weight during a 20-hour non-stop flight where there's no available food or water to fuel up on. Number 5, the caribou. You might know the caribou by its other name, the reindeer. No matter what you call these glorious animals, they hold the record for overland migration, covering up to 5,000 kilometers yearly. Native to northern climates, the caribou are in constant search for food. When summer comes to a close, caribou start their journey north to the Arctic, where there are plenty of grasses and plants waiting for them to eat. Winter's first snowfall causes them to turn back south to find shelter, but they continue chewing on lichens and planning their next 5,000-kilometer-long trip across the Arctic tundra. Number 4, the Monarch Butterfly. This migration definitely makes it to the list of the most visually majestic ones. When fall comes, monarchs pack up and move from their homes near the Great Lakes in Canada to spend their winter vacation in Mexico. Making their way south to the warmth, they flutter up to 160 kilometers per day. After 2 months of this daily cardio routine, they finally get to their destination, having flown 4,000 kilometers. Number 3, the Humpback Whale. Humpback whales hold the record for the longest documented mammalian migration. Humpbacks like to spend their summers feeding in Antarctica. Once the summer's over, they head north to the warm tropical waters of the Pacific. The whales use the spring to mate and breed before they swim 12,500 kilometers south again. Number 2, the Leatherback Turtle. To feed on delicious California jellyfish, these turtles travel 9,700 kilometers across the Pacific. One female leatherback turtle was so hungry for these jellyfish that she traveled 20,000 kilometers from her Indonesian home to the west coast of the US. It took her over 20 months to get there, but she got what she wanted. And number 1 on the list of epic migrations goes to the Arctic tern. These birds really love long-distance travel. During their annual journey from the Farne Islands in the UK to Antarctica and back, these little birds cover 96,000 kilometers. That's the equivalent of flying twice around the equator. No matter how big they are or how tiny, it's amazing what some animals will do to take a vacation, get a gourmet dinner, or even line up a date. And that's why they're crazy creatures.